So, today's topic is WHO guidelines for technology transfer. So, in this, guidelines of WHO basically guiding principle on transfer of technology intended to serve as a framework which can be applied in a flexible manner rather than a strict rigid guidelines. Focus has been placed on the quality aspects in line with the WHO mandate. So in this, first point is transfer of processes to an alternative site occur at the some stage in the life cycle of the most products from development, scale up, manufacturing, production and launch to the post approval phase. Second one is transfer of technology is defined as a logical procedure that controls the transfer of any process together with its documentation and professional expertise between the development and manufacture or manufacture sites. Third one is it is a systematic procedure that is followed in order to pass the documented knowledge and experience gained during development and commercialization to an appropriate, responsible, authorized party. And fourth one is technology transfer includes both the transfer of documentation and the demonstrated ability of the receiving unit, that is RU, to effectively perform the critical elements of the transferred technology for the satisfaction of all the parties and any applicable regulatory bodies. Fifth one is changing business strategies of the pharmaceutical companies increasingly involves in the intercompany and intra-company transfer of technology for various reasons such as the need for the additional capacity, relocation of operation or consolidations and mergers. Thus, currently WHO address this issue through preparation of WHO guidelines on this manner. And the next one is transfer of technology requires a documented, planned approach using trained and knowledgeable personals working within a quality system with documentation of data covering all aspects of development, production, and quality control. Seventh one is usually there is a sending unit, a receiving unit, and the unit managing the process which may or may not be separate entity. And in this, for the transfer of successful, the following general principles and requirements should be met. There are some basic principles and requirements which should be met according to the procedure, which includes the project plan should encompass the quality aspects of the project and be based upon the principle of quality risk management. And the next one is the capabilities of the sending unit and at the receiving unit should be similar but not necessarily identical. Facilities and equipment should operate according to the similar operating principles. And the other one is a comprehensive technical gap analysis between the sending unit and receiving unit, including technical risk assessment and potential regulatory gaps, should be performed as needed. Furthermore, adequately trained staff should be available or should be trained for both sending unit and receiving units. And last one is the there should be effective process and product knowledge transfer. And in the next point, there is a technology transfer can be considered successful if there is a documented evidence that the receiving unit can routinely reproduce the transferred product or process or method against a predefined set of specifications as agreed with the sending unit. And the last one is any lack of transparency may lead to ineffective transfer of technology. So here's the WHO guidelines that basically focus on the quality aspects of the transfer of technology. So thank you.